What's up, guys? I'm sort of back. Say hi to my cat. Hello. Ah. Today I'm gonna talk about flat panos. I've seen some comments asking how to do them. So here are a few examples of how I use them in a virtual tour. So in this case, it's a floor plan. It's an image. It just looks 3D, but this is an image. This one is it's a flat pano as well, but it's using tiles from a third party, and it's free. I'm not sure what the limits are, but it's basically like Google Map. Uh, this one is flat pano as well. If you click map here. So what I did different here was when you click anywhere, it would compute where to, what scene to load, because it's like a street view of the village. You can also use it for like zoomable images, like art galleries. So like this one, you can zoom in, click on the other stuff, and yeah. So I'll just prepare my files, and I'll pause with this video for now and prepare my files. So I got some sample files that we can play around with. Let's start. I'll just forget how this is done. Next. Okay, so we start with an equirectangular image. So for this example, I use 2, and then we have a map. The flat map is this size. Just bring up the VTour droplet. So I usually start with no map in mind. So let's start with just these 2. Okay, I'll pause and resume when it's done. The virtual tour has been generated. So if click view here, so I should have a scene with 2 spots, 2 scenes. Virtual tour with 2 360 panoramas. So yeah, first thing I do, edit it, add the hotspots as usual. Add other customizations. So let's say I'm done, and then I decided I wanted to add a map. First thing I'll do, well, I'll rename this, because once I generate the file, it will override this. So let's say I rename this to 1. And then here, open the droplet again. Where did it open? It's gone. Can't find it. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I'm just using a portion of my screen. I'm using a wide screen. So make VTour. So make sure this is multi-res. I think you can also use the other configurations. But the thing here with multi-res is, if this is, I think, square, doesn't make it into a flat panel. So make sure that this is not a square. If it's a square, then you have to, I believe, use the flat, just to make sure it will be generated as a flat panel. But this one will be generated as a flat panel. So I'll just drag this here. Okay, pause for now and resume when it's done. So it's done. So what I do is I merge it with my other tour. So let's see what it produced. So it's a flat panorama, right? So zoomable. I am gonna, so this one is for the flat. So I'm just gonna grab the files, move it to my other virtual tour, and here I am gonna Still open this in Sublime. So this generated an XML, the flat one. This is for the flat, so I'm gonna copy it over here. So copy, put it at the end. So, and then I'm gonna open it. Let's see what happens. So I have a flat map here now. Let's do something. I usually erase this. I think this is the, I don't know what this does. I mean, what's the black one, but it does this where I don't have limit on the edges. But I add a limit to the FOV. Let me just grab the toolbox. If you remember, I use a third-party plugin which is free. This one. So I use this to download. See where the ATH ATV values are at. So I have that lying around here because I used that in a past tutorial. Let's see where it is. Should be here. Anyway, okay, I'll just pause for now. So I found it. It's here, but you can download it somewhere here. You'll see it in one of my past videos. I'll link to it. So I'm gonna copy this toolbox, place it in the virtual tour I'm currently working on. So I have it here in VTour 1, and then I'm gonna just use that so I can check the numbers. So go back here. Oh, sorry, I just closed it again. So here I click T and I can see the numbers. So let's say I want, this is the FOV I want, the field of view I want it to start with. FOV. So I'm gonna change this to 1.54. So this is gonna start at that view. But I want to limit the zoom out. So FOV max would be 3, I guess. And then this could be 0. So yeah, there you have it. You have a map. So you can hide this by adding a skip thumb here. So this is a default behavior of the VTour scheme. So let's see, you want, so you can add a button here which is map and load that. Else, yeah. Okay, let's try that. Let's use the cheat sheet here. Give me a button or a layer. This one. Container layer, image layer. So I'm gonna use this. Copy. Let's paste it somewhere here. Align bottom center. 0, 100, no, 150. Map bottom. BG color black 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. BG alpha 1. Let's see if it appears. It doesn't appear because, oh, there it is. Move it up a bit, I guess. Oh, 150. 250. Too much. I believe I can put text here. Type text and say HTML. Show I missed something, so let's get the cheat sheet again. Text, where are you? Layer. Text type, text key. See, maybe we have to specify CSS. Maybe it's just colored black right now. Let's try not see it. There it is. So it's a line, enter. Yeah, so right now won't do anything, but let's say we want to load it when that is clicked. So we could do skin load scene and call it but we need to add some like transition. Doesn't look nice. I'm just gonna copy the default transition somewhere here. There it is, skin load scene. Nah, didn't work. Why? Because skin load scene and get blend. Well, actually, we could also do this. Let's try this. We're gonna add a style. Oh no, on click. Sorry. It's gonna call that, but it's gonna look for a linked scene. So I'm gonna add a linked scene here. Let's see if that works. Are you gonna work? It behaved as the arrow hotspot because I believe this is for the arrow hotspot. Anyway, we can just create a new one. Skin map button click and remove that thing that does that magic. I believe this is that part here. So yeah, there you have it. But there's a disable somewhere here. Okay, it disabled the button after I clicked it. So yeah, there you have it. You have a map that's not. So we can move it somewhere else here, or maybe add it here. Yeah, to do tons of things. Yeah, but it's of not any use if it doesn't have any hotspots. So you should be able to put hotspots in it. I'm gonna open the droplet again and let's add some hotspots. So here, oh sorry, wrong button. Close that. Add hotspot. So let's say the first scene goes here, and then the second goes here. So save, fresh. yeah, you just have to, change the hotspot to match your theme. But basically, you have a tour with a map. Yeah, so basically flat map. So this could be images or whatever. Just remember that this is actually a panorama that is so zoomed in. I think that's how it works. So if you look at the numbers, it's really small. So if I move this, you will notice that the numbers are pretty small. And like when you're inside a like 360 panorama, you'll see this changing a lot. Yeah. Another thing we can look into is the map thing. So like Google Map similar map. This one. So as you can see, it's basically Google Maps. So I don't know what the limits are, but basically you can use these free tiles from this provider. So I wonder if it's gonna be free forever, but right now you can use it. Yeah, let's try to. So I used this before in a past project. Let me just grab the link. I can't see my mouse. So here's a sample of how I use it. But this one was built using JavaScript. We'll try to create something simpler. So I'm using that layer, and when I click it, it opens a panorama. So yeah, let's create a simple version. So if you open this, see the code here somewhere. I'm interested in this one. Okay, where's our code? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hide this for now. I don't want to use the flat map anymore. I'm gonna use this other map. And this attribution, this is the text that appears here. I accidentally click on that always, so maybe you can hide it. I'm not sure if it's required to show that. Maybe, probably. It's written somewhere. And this one, you need to copy this. I'm not sure when it's called, but when I didn't copy it, it didn't work. So it just checks if it's OSM. So this is OSM. So you can actually erase these other conditions because we're not gonna need them because we're not using the other maps. What's gonna happen? So instead of loading the other map while ago, we're gonna use this other map. So let's see what happens. So it loaded the world map. So if you zoom in, yeah. So it's the same thing. You can set limits. So where do you want to start? Let's see. Start in my home country, Philippines. Okay. Let's say here. Numbers. So see, each VLOOKUP is very small. So if print that, I'll go back. Numbers, press L to show code. So you can see this very small. Each VLOOKUP values. Just copy it here. View. I believe it is at the Or maybe it's because of the zoom. FOV max. Okay, let me figure out what happened. It should start there. Or maybe it's just the zoom. Zoom in again. Where are you? Where are you? Philippines. I cannot find my country. Where is? I lost it. Zoom. Here. Numbers. Maybe I have to consider the FOV. Oh my god. Keep pressing the wrong button. L. Maybe we should include the FOV here. But that's weird because the FOV has some funky numbers. Is this gonna work? Oh. What's this? What's all this in math? Look, I got my math. Exponent. So, -8. What's that mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it goes here. Oh, what's that? I just overrated the stupid. That goes here. Try that again. Is it gonna work? Sort of. One more. Maybe because of this, it's putting a hard limit. Sort of. It started there. Just we didn't get the zoom we wanted. One more. Let's try adding a hotspot. Actually, this is the first time I tried this. Editor. Let me just repeat that because I'm not sure if I did anything funky. Show up. It's not gonna load here. Or did load here. Just look funny. Add hotspot. Add hotspot again. Good. See? Try that again. The hotspot did not appear. So why? I don't know, but I can see it here. I don't want to. Not sure if we should pause and research that, but it should appear. Why are you? What's the possible reason? Because the value is not here. I can't see the value. So let's try putting it manually. I'm gonna use my mouse position and put it here. L. ATH. Because the values were too small and the editor wasn't able to copy it, I guess. Oh, there it is. Yeah, but it's still the wrong position, but I guess you can drag it, put it here, and print it. ATP. So let's add another one and move it. I'm gonna copy these values again. Place it here. Oh, what happened? There's just gonna be two hotspots there. I'm just gonna move the other one here. Print. Copy this part again. So yeah, there you have it. You have a virtual tour with a map. Yeah, there's tons you can do here, but some stuff are complex. We'll talk about those in another video in the future. But for now, you can get started. If you have questions about the maps, there are a few samples. So this one is related to the map, and there's a two new ones which I just saw recently. This one and this one. So in the new version, you can actually use two Krpano instances. So if you do this, these are two Krpano instances that load in a single virtual tour. This one is a Krpano instance as well. So yeah, maybe I'll prepare a tour which does this. Because the way I implemented mine is not like this. It's still a simpler, more stupid version. Because I tried to do something like this in this virtual tour, and this map here on the bottom right, it's just an image. It's not another Krpano instance. Yeah, that's it for now. I hope you learned something. Thanks. Bye-bye.